Hey y'all, this is Alex McNeil, Executive Director of More Light Presbyterians. I know the last month has been really rough, especially in this season of Advent when we are asked to make room for Christ to enter the world. Many of us feel like we don't have any room to offer because fear and anxiety are taking up all of the space. I've been thinking a lot lately about the story of Mary and Joseph entering Bethlehem from the innkeeper's side of things. It's late at night, he hears a knock at the door, and he knows full well that he has nothing left to offer, but he opens it. And there stands a very pregnant woman, her husband, and a donkey laden with all of their possessions. He could have easily turned them away, but he didn't. Instead, he stepped back and looked at his inn with the intention to make room. And he found that he had enough space to give. In this fearful time, I've been joyfully inspired to see so many people following the innkeeper's example to live into God's abundance. I've seen those who've taken the time to learn how to best intervene in a hate-motivated attack. I've seen sanctuaries summon the courage to stand against deportation. And I've seen many more folks who are standing in solidarity and marching with others on the margins. Personally, I've spent many hours on the phone these past few weeks talking to those who want to help their churches become a place of visible welcome for LGBTQ folks. Many with whom I've spoken are extremely busy. Many are anxious about what's to come. But just like that innkeeper, each are following God's abundance by taking a look at their own lives to see where they might have a little more room to make space for others. Here's the thing. When we live into God's abundance like this and make room in our lives for others, joy comes to fill that space. Anxiety and fear pushes us to withdraw, to make ourselves smaller. But we find joy when we open up, when we realize there's enough room for others, when we realize we aren't alone. Imagine the transformation that we could offer the world if we responded in this time when people are drawing lines around who is in and who we don't have enough room for. If we responded with a joyful and resounding, we have enough room here. When Christ comes knocking, asking, will you make room? I don't want to hesitate to say yes. Tell me, where is God's abundance calling you to find room?